What's happening? I'm Harris for the gig guide. Who am I here with?
Aiden.
Ewan.
Harry. Chris.
What band is in?
Carnality.
What's happening? Yous have just played a wee set at the Garage Attic supporting insert caption. How'd you think I went, alright?
Yeah, that was my favourite so far, I think. Yeah.
It was not bad.
Yeah, definitely our best so far.
Not too shabby, but I didn't like the big light.
You had a big light
No, a big light.
on your ugly face.
Is that right? Aye. Right, cut that.
I'll get cut out. In terms of support acts, how do you deal with the pressure? You know, like every single move can define whether you get a new fan, you don't get a new fan. How do you deal with that pressure?
Don't think about it. I think. Is that good? Don't think about it. Do not think about what could go wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck knows.
You think, boy?
I just keep doing what you're doing and then move on for like mistakes and that.
Aye, that's what he said.
Right. I'll take that. Well, so just wanted to ask you as well, how did the band come about? You said all young boys. I'll not tell the barman, by the way, I won't tell her that. But I wanted to know how the band came about, kind of how things started.
Well, I was in a band about last year with these two here, and then when I was in that band with these two, we went to visit his band at the time, and then eventually I just kind of. Yeah, that's all. No, I'm lying.
Is that how you met?
Aye. I could clarify how, but I'm not gonna say. Doing a shite in KFC. That's how I met him. But then.
I was doing it. Wait,
Yes, you were. You were walking. You were walking to KFC.
I thought we were both doing a shake.
I didn't know you. You were walking to KFC, and then you went to them. Oh, I'm away for a shite. Yep.
I was like, oh, where are you off to?
Meerkats.
Yeah.
And then eventually all those bands fell out, and then we just kind of got together and thought, aye. Well, I thought aye, and I just texted all of them, and
I thought, no,
yeah.
You dragged me into this.
Animal was one of the first songs to come about, I think. It's changed over time as we've played it more. It's changed in the studio. Aye, it's quite a weird one. It's a totally different thing for me, but yeah, it's one of my favourites, so we just thought that's a really good tune. It defines our sound the best, I think.
Is it you write the tunes?
Sorry?
Do you write the tunes?
Yes.
Right. So why was that your debut single instead of, you know, any of the other songs that you maybe played tonight or other ones that you have kind of in the locker?
That's a good. I think a lot of the songs we have are like we have better songs, I think, but I definitely think that Animal really defines our sound. I think that kind of sums us up as a
Save the
band.
good ones for last. You know, release the. What song? What song would you think we would do like last?
No, I'm not going to say that because if we release it, they're going to find it in this interview. We're going to bring something out in April or May. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we've got a lot of things recorded. Yes, this guy did. I don't tell you. I just decided, and then you kind of just roll with it. We've got another song coming out in April, May. We've got a few more gigs coming up through March and April. So yeah, keep your eye for that.
So you have played a few wee gigs, you know, in and about the local venues, Glasgow. You know, you get a wee bit of experience in that. You know, do you think it's hard in this current scene to gain a reputation playing venues such as this?
100%. I think it's very hard, like, to make it as a band, but it's as we do it more, I just find that it's really. It's not like one of those things. It's just doing all these wee gigs. It's actually really fun doing all these wee gigs, and then if it does pay off, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't pay off. But yeah, it is really enjoyable. It's never been like there's never been a dull moment. I don't think with gigs in rehearsing. Yeah, so that's it.
Anything else get anything you want to add to that?
I'll let him do it.
So what? If anybody wants to come and see you, then what can they expect for any of your gigs?
I'm gonna let one of you answer this because I don't think I'm in the right to answer this. How about you give one aspect?
What can fans expect from any one of your gigs?
Telecom.
What's your point caller?
Hearing damage and really high energy.
You to make an ass of yourself.
Loud music.
His dad tapless.
I'm just going to take the mic away for you. Absolutely class.
Well, that was superb acting for you, there, boys. So, again, as you've seen tonight, and as you just kind of described, it's quite passionate performance. But, you know, still talking about passion, but, you know, away for the stage. Is there one person in the music industry that you think that you could do in a fight?
That's a belter question. Right, he's a kickboxer. Who do you think you can batter?
Every one of these.
All of them. Who do you think? Who is it? Who looks like batterable?
Your dad's in a band?
You think you can batter my dad? My dad bite your ear off.
Okay.
My dad eat your dad for breakfast. Who could you batter? Who could you batter? Do you know who? Do you know who I think I could battle the? What's his name? Curly for Fontaines. He looks.
Simon and Garfunkel were definitely. We roasters. Garfunkel's one of the worst things I've ever. Never mind heard of.
I think for me,
Two of them just not whack their heads.
you're still talking about Simon and Garfunkel.
They're for it.
I think Curly for Fontaines would cover and hide.
No.
Aye. Who else then?
Digo would.
Oh, aye, Digo. He would just get battered about.
He's a wee hot dog.
He's a wee hot dog. Probably.
Any else get any input or he's all shite bags?
I'd probably smash him if it came to it.
Alright.
Who could you batter? Who could you batter in the scene?
Sea-Dog.
Well, I could batter him, he could batter me, he could batter me, he could batter him.
That wasn't the question.
We're on we're on the scene, aren't we?
Oh, I can batter after you, maybe.
I can't batter him, dude.
And so you chose to play all original songs in your set tonight. I know it's a concision. Why?
Don't get me wrong, it's great when you come out a gig and folk are playing songs you know, but I feel like the music's a bit more true and a bit more energy. And it just gets our stuff out there. Like, we don't want to just be known for, they have that really good cover of so-and-so, we want to be known for our own tunes, you know what I mean? And you just want to say anything about that now? Quality.
Lastly, just wanted to ask you as well, 2026 for Carnality, what's happening, what's expecting, what's, up and coming for yourselves as a band?
A lot of gigs. Some new music, hopefully get something out on the main platforms, maybe. Just writing, rehearsing, gigging, putting out music. Yeah? Is that cool? Yeah. I think that is what we will be doing, yeah.
If you tell me to, I will.
Nice one. Any sort of add into that? He's a
You
wee
hit the
bit,
nail on the head to be.
wee bit shy.
I'm not.
Perfectly answered.
I'm just not. I've just been told I'm not allowed to talk. So.
Alright. Well, you know what, mate? You can talk when you know my platform. You can talk. You can say you can say whatever you want.
That'll be your last interview.
Would you have your dinner last night, big man?
What?
Would you have your dinner last night?
What did I have for my dinner last night?
Fish pie or something.
You know he does. He likes a fish pie. He loves a fish pie. So what did
Is
I
that
have?
euphemism?
No, what did I have last night for my dinner? Fuck, what did I have? I'll get back to you on that one.
Hold on.
It's not going to be another. Part 2 with the
What did I
answers.
have for my dinner?
Is beef stroganoff?
Right. How many packets of crisps could you put in someone's hood without them realising that you've put packets of crisps in their hood?
What kind of crisps? Like,
Whatever you want. What's your favourite?
Depends what it is.
probably Monster Munch, mate. To be honest.
What flavour?
Eh?
What flavour?
Fuck knows anything. All of them.
We don't like a fence sitter here on the gig guide. We need one of the. There's only 3 flavours. You've got to
Say
pick.
like Johnny's onion rings.
But that's not. It's no Monster Munch.
Oh.
Quavers.
Oh.
Right.
Get out.
Well, the Quavers are the wee package.
Cheesy
What's the name of something? I don't know.
No, but you can get big packets of quavers as well. You can just make one packet of quavers.
Right. It depends on the packet, it depends on the person, it depends on the hood, it depends on everything.
Aye, true. There's a bit of variable.
There's a-
couple of variables in there.
There is hundreds of ways that could go. It depends who it is.
Right. Gigs of Glen.
How many sausage rolls could you eat?
What?
How many sausage rolls could you think you could eat?
How many sausage rolls do you think you could eat? I've seen folk buy 4 sausage rolls and tan them. There is those kind of people in the world.
Aye.
Know me? I swear on my life I don't. How many sausage rolls do you think you could tan?
I could eat.
Ah, that's a quick.
Oh.
Let. What's my time period? How long have I got to eat them?
All day.
All day?
All day.
Mate.
Well, see if you just eat her spew and then you that's that.
Mate.
That's just be.
Right, fine. The only rule is you can't spew. That's the only rule.
Right, cut on her.
Cut an hour.
If you.
What's a cutler?
2? Couple?
2 an hour. 2 an hour.
Oh, how long you up for fuck's sake?
That's fried. Like you can.
You could rattle 6 in an hour. You could rattle through 6 in an hour.
Well, next time on a gig guide, you see us outside Greg's.
Eating sausage rolls. Who's paying for them? But
That's little man.
If like Radio X or the Rock Revival want to sponsor us, or Gigs for Glen or something, I'll happily do that.
We're going to be known as a sausage roll band. We're actually going to be known as a sausage roll band.
I'm not going to be known as
Mind that band who said they could turn loads of sausage rolls?
Aye,
No me. You said you could eat 6 in an hour.
Aye, you could eat.
He said you could eat a cutler in an hour. How many sauce?
I think 4.
You could eat
4 an
I
hour.
think 4.
4 an hour.
Easy.
4 an hour.
What is going on?
4 sausage rolls an hour.
Fuck's sake, thanks very much. Carnality, for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure, lads. Thanks very much.
Right, we're away to Greg's.
Right.
Gonna break